That will be on air. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be talking to us, giving us, gassing us up and pumping us up and giving us the strength to carry on. This is Radio Biafra. We'll talk about freedom here. That's what we talk about. And today I just want to, lay emphasis to something I saw on Facebook yesterday about a lady in Olo who went to the bank and she was robbed as she was coming back. One of our brothers had called actually yesterday. He said something that was very important. I didn't pay attention very much to it, but when I saw it on Facebook and I realized what he was talking about. The bank become well and wire. You people have to realize that this is not the day, not anywhere in the world, that people carry cash about. Honestly, I'm not a victim to that because that is something I never do. I never carry cash. I always have my cards around me, credit card, a debit card, or whatever you call it, to get what I want. Even if you're going to have cash, I mean, it's not something that anybody wants to kill himself for. Because I know that in those days, I grew up in New York. Basically, I've lived almost more than half of my life in New York, and I know what it meant. When I was a student, I drove a taxi, and I know how many taxi drivers get killed every day just because they were carrying cash. But today, it has reduced drastically because nobody pays with cash anymore. A lot of people, believe me sincerely, today I know that most cabs have credit card machines in them. You pay in advance and you just slot in your card there. And so going to rob a taxi driver who doesn't have money, it's unheard of. It's never done anywhere because they don't have cash in them. So at home, what I'm talking about now is this. It's very simple to organize yourself. If you want to pay somebody, go to the bank, transfer the money to the person's account. Please, because the people you see in the bank, my brother said it yesterday and I didn't really pay attention. There are so many people in the bank there. There's a cell phone there. They see you withdraw money. They're going to tell their people. They know where you are going. They'll wait for you on the highway and they'll take it from you. But this can be avoided if you can do it bank to bank. You don't really need cash, too much of cash. Yesterday, when was it? Somebody was discussing with me something that he wanted to do. That was a couple of weeks ago. And I remember telling the person, they were going to buy some stuff from Onitsha to do a property there at Newi. And he was talking about the cash. And I said, are you going to carry cash with you to go there? He said, you don't know the way we operate here? No. There's no way you operate here. There are banks everywhere. Even in the market in Onitsha. I'm sure there are banks. They have been there for God knows how long. Walk in there. The trader himself that wants this money, take him to the bank there and give him the money there. Whatever he wants to do with it, let him do with it. Because I'm sure, I don't even know why people don't feel more comfortable in doing that. Because that's a lot easier. You just transfer it on paper. Go back. The way you went in is the way you're going to go out. But if you go in there and you're carrying a bag of money with you, you don't know who is in the bank. Before you get to your destination, somebody's waiting for you. Because they already know you have the money. People should wake up. These days of technology, things have been made easier. Traders that are traveling, you don't need cash to travel with you. This woman, poor lady, went to the bank and took, people should wake up. These days of technology, things have been made easier. Traders that are traveling, you don't need cash to travel with you. This woman, poor lady, went to the bank and took. People should wake up. These days of technology, things have been made easier. Traders that are traveling, you don't need cash to travel with you. This woman, poor lady, went to the bank and took, we went in there to collect some money and they said the server was broken down. One man was like going off his head. The server is broken down. But these days, I think the server is working better now because I'm talking about 10, 15 years ago. They always have once in a while, but it's still better for you to miss that business that day than to go and get killed by somebody, by a hoodlum. This is very, very important that we put into consideration. We think about it seriously. I felt for that lady. I saw her video. yesterday somebody was passing a stupid comment there that didn't make any sense. You know, in my people look for one thing or the other, one way or the other, to involve IPOB in whatever they are doing. The person that posted it is a complete idiot who has no brain at all. He did what he was supposed to do. That's a good thing. Rather than warn the people and desist from doing this, he rather pointed hand at the IPOB as if it's IPOB that is now telling people to rob people in the street. This has been happening over and over. Rather than, you see, like I said before, if you don't know what to do about a post, please just shut up. Don't post something and then you want to look for fault. Complete jackass. I read what the person wrote and I said to myself over and over. Rather than, you see, like I said before, if you don't know what to do about a post, please just shut up. Don't post something and then you want to look for fault. Complete jackass. I read what the person wrote and I said to myself, look at we're in a basket and you see they are trying to escape. The ones behind there are just holding them to make sure that nobody escapes. Those who want to escape. That is exactly the behavior of most of us. I won't shiko. Man shiko. That is crap. That's exactly what we are. Because we're not, I don't really understand why we want to die in this. I don't really understand why we want to die in this slavery. I wanted to air this morning. Unfortunately, I can't find it. But then let me look at this one that Professor Akintoye had a discussion yesterday. I think, was that on BBC? That looked like it's a BBC program. Okay, on BBC. I want you to listen to what he said, because everybody's waking up to their responsibility. There is no way you can hide away from whatever I was saying. People are talking. And by the way, yesterday also, somebody published something, I don't know how truthful that is. He said Buhari is going to London for checkup. All the Kabawa go, so I think it's time to, we are going to hear another one very soon, because don't forget that the British, whatever war minister or somebody just came in, right? He just came in and they left. Now Buhari is going to London. Buhari, which Buhari, the dead one, it's time to run. There, I just passed a comment. I said, this is maybe capitulation or run. Which one is it? Is it trying to declare himself dead now, or he's going to run away from this wahala? The wahala is too much. But you know what? We told you. Our leader told you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, by the time I'm done with you, Somalia, you look for a visa. Even now, Somalia is better. He never even finished the thing. This is just the preamble. We sit there for what we call preamble, what we call supporting show. And that's what they call them, like small children. They were small. You say, cinema don't start, or my brother, he never start. Now supporting, now they do. Now supporting what they do right now. That's what we are doing as at now. So by the time we finish the supporting, in cause also Ofenkufu. Ofenkufu, we are waiting. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Let's listen to Professor Akintoye. And I love what he said, except that at the beginning it wasn't very interesting. But let's listen to this.
So at the center of this, talking about people in this movement, at the center of it is Sunday Igboho, and people have likened him to the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Are there comparisons between these two? So at the center,
you see, when they talk about something, I tell you, our leader said it. If you say anything today, you don't call IPOB or Nnamdi Kanu, nobody will pay attention. We don't give a shit. We don't give a hood at all. Because, Biafra is our thing. We're going to get there, regardless of what you say. We don't care. You compare us to Satan itself. It's okay. It's good. We are moving. Because the lady, this question is silly. Listen to what she said. People are comparing him to, why does Nnamdi Kanu have to? Why don't you just talk about the Yoruba movement that they are doing very well? I'm so proud of them. I am very, very proud of them because they are waking up. So you want to drag attention by saying Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't call his name, Ohamadike, Apple Ohamadike, or now Makwadike, if you don't call his name, nothing will happen. Let's go back and listen to the way she started. That's what I told you at the beginning.
So at the center of this, talking about people in this movement, at the center of it is Sunday Igboho, and people have likened him to the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Are there comparisons between these two leaders?
How can you
He's not like Nnamdi Kanu. He's a member of a movement that is leading itself towards self-determination in its own way.
That's it.
In its own calm.
That's right.
Steady, respectful, law-abiding manner. And no, he's not.
What a stupid question.
He's not, for instance, making a noise, calling on Yoruba boys to go and fight. There is a point at which we Yoruba have a difficulty. The point is that while we are calmly, legally fighting for our self-determination in a law-abiding manner, we have this overarching danger of Fulani marauders in our land, filling our bush, killing our farmers, driving our farmers off the farm completely, and raping our women, kidnapping people, and generally creating disruption. Well, we have to defend our land. We wish we don't have to. If that factor were not there, we would fight this struggle for self-determination in a calm and noiseless way and achieve it. But we have to defend our land.
So when you talk about...
So our young people like Sunday Igboho, Sunday Igboho, when he talks about the area of Yoruba land in which his parents were born and raised and so on, he talks with touching passion. It touches you to listen to him. He says, listen, Baba, in Ogun, it's an open country, beautiful country. The towns and so on, are all connected by ancient paths and so on and so forth. It's peaceful. In the dry season, when it is hot, when there is hot weather, you see families sleeping in front of their house. Nobody bothers anybody. There's almost no crime going on there. He said people will be on the farm and decide at 1 a.m. in the morning that I'm going home. You will walk alone without any danger, without any fear, and come home. And women will wake up at 5 a.m. and go and harvest some things on the farm, and nobody is bothering them. So that's the type of place I was born in. That's the type of place my father grew up in. Now these Fulani have destroyed that peace. You cannot now venture to go to your farm alone because you'll be kidnapped, you'll be raped, you'll be whatever. And he cannot stand it. And thank God for a patriotic, loyal person like that, who's so loyal to his people. He must not be considered as some sort of desperado. He is not. He is a young man who cannot stand the brutalization of his own people. And thank God that he came, because since he's coming, very many young Yoruba boys and girls have arisen to do for their people what he has done for his people in Oklahoma. It's all over the place. It's not just Sunday Igboho alone. It's all over the place, young people. But they are not fighting because they want to fight. They are fighting because they are compelled to fight. That's all.
So the president has responded to the farmer herders' security issues, saying that anyone with AK-47 should be shot at. Do you think this is enough?
Well, I don't think he means it. I don't think
that's
he
good.
means
Yes.
it. No, at least that's the point we have reached now, that it is extremely difficult for us to trust the president or the federal government. It is not true. Nobody is stopping the Fulanis from carrying their sophisticated weapons. Nobody. There is no policeman or soldier anywhere who is stopping them. They are still as free as ever.
So what do you make of President Muhammadu Buhari's response, apart from if you have AK-47 with you, you'll be shot at sight? What do you make of his response to insecurity issues in Nigeria, in the country, and even in the southwest?
I didn't get that. What do I make
What do you make of President Buhari's reaction to the insecurity issues, the farmer others issues that is ravaging the southwest, so to say?
I don't. Well, we can only assess what we see. And what we see is that the federal government
is doing nothing.
Would rather defend the Fulani than defend the people whose land is being ravaged. Yeah, that's our perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
So you've actually been so critical about the president even in the past years. What is that thing you think it's not probably doing right?
Listen, he's a Fulani man ruling Nigeria. He's the president of Nigeria, should be the father of the nation. And his people are breaking out everywhere, killing people, destroying farms, causing mayhem, kidnapping people. They are committing crime under the laws of Nigeria. The duty of the president is to make sure that the law moves in to stop them. Moreover, he has the moral authority as their kinsman to say, you can't do this in the country that I'm president of. You are my people, and you cannot do this to the country. Listen, if Banji Akintoye were president of Nigeria and Yoruba boys are breaking out everywhere, killing people in the north, killing people in the east and so on, I will roll in with all the natural authority that God has given me as their kinsman, as their big father, their brother, and tell them, you cannot do that. Buhari has never done that. No.
So what do you say to people who think the people behind this call for Oduduwa Nation, they're just trying to be selfish, they're calling for their own interests? What do you say to those?
I don't know what they mean by selfish. For one thing, they want to protect themselves, they don't want to die. They don't want their parents to die. They don't want their sisters raped in the bush. They don't want their fathers and mothers killed. Khrushchev once said, every living thing wants to live. Every living thing wants to live. We are living things and we want to live. And so what's selfish in that? What's selfish in your desiring to live? To be at peace? Where is selfishness in that?
All right. This is very interesting. It is getting more interesting every day. I brought up this program because what he is saying, at the beginning, the journalists, BBC being what they are, they're trying to divert attention, and I'm very happy the elder statesman never even went back to that, because why do you want to compare? We're not talking about that. We're talking about the lives of the Yoruba man. The lives are being ravaged. The same thing that's happening in Southwest, it's been happening to us. We are used to it. But we are happy that others are beginning to perceive, not that they're beginning to. They've been tolerant. Which elderly statesman in Biafra land can go to BBC and say this? I'm still waiting. Minus our father, Mbazulika Amechi, who earlier, giving him the credit for that, had said something. Who else? Look at the way he's boldly talking. He's saying it. Because at the beginning, they've always been Fulani headsmen. They've always been there. But you know something? When their leader became the president, they said, hey, hell let loose, come on. Kind of worm, just bees. You open up, just go to the beehives and hit the beehives and you see the bees, all of them jumping out. That's exactly what has happened. They've always been there. They were just waiting for the opportunity, and the privilege, the opportunity came in when the dead man, Buhari, became the president. As soon as he got in there, all of them said, Kai, Sheikh Buhari, this is the time to refer, what we have been planning. They've been planning this, but Nnamdi Kanu had just stopped that train. That speed that the train was going, because it was aiming at 2022. That was when they were supposed to do what they are doing today. But they were in a hurry. Because as soon as Buhari came in there, God just said, boom, kill the bastard. Let him get buried somewhere. They disorganized them. If Buhari has stayed in office alive, for 4 years, it could have been different. But God said, you know something? You are planning your way. Your way is not my way. I am planning my way too. And then boom, the idiot just collapsed and they buried him in Saudi Arabia. Today you can lie to yourself and deceive yourself and jump up and down. The point is that there's always a mistake if you think that because you're going north, you're supposed to go north and you're going towards the east and you've done like 500 miles and you cannot go back, make a U-turn and go back to your destination, you'll never get to where you're going. There's regrets. You have to regret what you have done. You people have actually made a mistake, especially I'm talking to our elders right now. The saboteurs that we have in our region. I know most of you are not saboteurs. Most of you are just like kanha kwa kanha. Naturally there are people who don't want to take any risk in life. They rather remain where they are. Even if nahala nwa kanha eba ha no kanha kwa kanha. Akwasi no na emo garanya kwa ife jaboga yogbe yasike anoro fwe ebe. Not in this situation, especially the elderly people, especially the elders. The elders that are supposed to go to BBC, you have power to go there and talk. Don't we have elderly statesmen anymore in Biafra land? Look at Professor Akintoye. He just went there, he said it the way it is. We are struggling to be alive. Every living thing has the right to be alive, of course. Our leader have been saying this to us, and thank God that people are crossing. I see it, and I see it that the Yorubas are going to be successful in what they are doing, and we pray for them. ESN, I keep saying it too, is our hope to sleep and wake up. Because look at our region. They can cross us all they want. That's what I was looking for the Ubilaw's program of yesterday. I tried to, I don't know why I missed out that program, because I'm supposed to air it this morning. Because over there they say something that's very, very pertinent to what we are doing at this moment. We're talking about the life that the security agencies are forming. They say the police and the army and things like that.
Yes, indeed, it is a big subject.
It's not the program that I want. I hope I find it this morning. If I find it, that'll be wonderful. I looked for it yesterday. I listened to it effectively. It was very interesting, and fortunately, I can't find it this morning. I thought I copied it out. Some of these programs, when you want to take them off, they refuse to get out. So when you look for them, they must have disappeared. Because, BBC, that's the way it is. The program come in, and when you want them. However, if I find them this morning, I'm still going to air it. So 2 things that I've discussed this morning, especially about our sisters, our families that go to the bank to pick up money. Please be very, very careful. You can do all your transactions without even having cash in your pocket these days. There's a plastic they call credit card. They call it debit card. And you also have that at home. So why do you need to carry cash with you? You don't need to carry too much cash. Anybody who's not doing business today, anybody doing business today that is depending on cash, then you're not serious. You are not serious with what you are doing, because if you are serious, you'll discover that cash is the easiest way to do your business. Is actually the way it is being done with credit card, debit card, and make all your payment with it. And that takes you, keeps you alive. Because anybody that sees you and knows you don't have cash, like I use the taxi drivers for example, I just given you this morning. It's been something that it was there in the 80s when it first came in here. There's no single day that passed that we don't hear that a taxi driver has been killed or has been robbed. But this day and age, all that is over. In fact, they started having what they call partition in taxis in those days, so that person will not rob you from the back, cannot shoot you a gun from the back. But what has reduced it tremendously is not the partition. It's the fact that the man is aware that you probably been driving all day, you don't have any nickel in your pocket, because as the money is being paid, the money is going straight to the bank. What you do is at the end of it, the end of the journey, probably you go and make your account and find out how much you've made in that day. So the same thing. It doesn't matter what you're selling. No matter what it is, there's a bank there. Open an account. Even if you are going to get cash, it is not something anybody's going to kill you for, because this lady I read yesterday went to the bank and collected 250,000 naira, which is not even money per se. It's not so it's not up to $1,000. 250,000 naira, about $300 or $400, and then you just went in there and died for nothing. That's not good. That's not good, because the people that robbed you, they followed you. It's not that they followed you. Somebody saw you in the bank take that money. Somebody made this phone call. Somebody knew the Okada that you went in, because I'm sure it's Okada that you're using. They carry that kind of money in broad daylight, and they rob you and they take it from you. This is a transaction you could have done openly and clearly, because there are a lot of people, like I said, our brother who called yesterday said it, and that made a lot of sense. You see people in the bank, they're all suit up. You think they're coming to take money. No, they're not taking any money. They're watching to see who is carrying out a large sum of money. So they'll be able to give out the information so that you get robbed as you go. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. While I'm still looking for this clip, I honestly wish I would see this clip, because it was a very interesting debate that they had yesterday when I saw it. And unfortunately for me, I can't find it this morning, but I'm still going to look for it. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. And before we go, I'm still going to promise you that I'm still looking for that clip, and I'm going to air it anytime I find it on this program, because it's very, very important that we talk about it before we can open up the line for you to make your calls. This is Radio Biafra. Stay tuned, don't go away.
You know, people of Biafra is a
Anytime I look up to the sun, that I know one day we must be free. We are the best, all over the world, here we go. We keep on moving forward, but forever. Every day I got on my knees to pray to God for our freedom. The sun is shining, the rainbow is shining. Biafra, the promised land. We the best, we the best. Every day we keep on moving forward. We the best, we the best. Every day we keep on moving forward. Time. God bless you, Nancy Kalu. God bless you, Gandhi. God bless
By
you, Benjamin.
7 p.m. Biafra land time. Today, the 30th day of March 2021. He's coming on air, and I hope you stay tuned. Make sure that you pay attention to that. Bring your pen and your papers as usual, because the lion is going to roar. You know, when the lion roars, everybody will wake up. All right, I'm going to open the line for you to make your calls, but while we're having the conversation, anytime I see something interesting, I have to stop you and then keep going through it. It's 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, +1 929-406-9953. Give us a call here, and anytime, like I said before, anytime I find what I'm looking for, because I needed to really discuss these issues with you. It has to do with our struggle. It has to do with opinion that people are, the news is getting more interesting every day, honestly speaking, because now that the Oduduwas are doing their thing, we pray for them. We pray for them, not only just for them, but our ESN is there also. We need to pray for ESN and pray for the gunmen, for the unknown gunmen that are trying to, protect us and give us life. That's what they are up to do, to make sure that we sleep and we wake up the next day. I'll sleep with our eyes closed at night and wake up healthy the next day, because there's no way they are going to stop what we are doing. We are here to get our freedom. Freedom is our goal, and there is nothing anybody can do to stop us. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Like I said before, I'm still looking for this clip that I needed to air this morning. I needed to discuss with you. Unfortunately, I can't put my hands on it at this time. But let me start by taking a call that is just coming in. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Hello. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Mazi.
Good morning.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you for picking my call. My name's Mazi Akas, and I want to thank you for what you are doing for your people. Mazi, our people this time around have to be very, very wise to know exactly what we are passing through. And we must continue to fight these people who want to destroy us, just as the British, the head of the army that has come to Nigeria to advise them how to fight our people. All I'm saying here is that whether they like it or not, they cannot do anything to us, because ESN is there to protect our people, and Nigeria cannot be able to bring our people to their knees. We cannot allow them to destroy our people. Mazi, this is what I want to contribute this afternoon from here. I say, may Elohim bless you and bless our leader. Even as he's going to talk to us today, may Chukwu be my guide and protect him. Give him every wisdom that he needs to make sure that what is going to come out of him today will encourage our people to fight hard until Biafra is restored. Yes. Thank you so much, Mazi.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. The head of the army from the British Army is coming in here, and we hear that Buhari is going to London. So don't worry. Let's put one and one together and keep our fingers crossed. They can be here all they want. We are way ahead of them. We know he is going to. They say he is going to London to do what? He's going for checkup. That's what they called it. Dead people don't check up. We know that. There's other declaration that she's dead. That's what they're going to tell us. The next thing we're going to hear is that he's dead. Or he's capitulating. He's running away. There's nothing they can do. We are holding them in the scrutum, and there's nothing. Biafra is our thing. Whether they like it or they don't like it, it does not mean they can go to wherever they want to go. That is their problem. I have a call coming in on straight line. Let me take this one. Caller, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, my big brother. Mazi, it's your brother Mutku from London. Mazi, yeah, I just want to say something regarding that guy that made that video, right?
Yes.
And if you watch him very well, he said he called our leader's name.
Yes.
Mazi, since in Dabra for Nozo, the way he named that was set up by these governors. Yeah.
Yes.
Even the woman they took money from her, the woman lost her money, but the people that took the money from her was sent by these governors. They want to make ESM, they want to make us look bad. Do you know that is what they do? How can somebody that a woman was collected money from her, you are making a video, it's only to show the whole world, you are calling don't you see that that is their agent? Our agent. When we see them, we know them.
Yes.
That is their agent. Even some of these bloggers in Facebook are agents of Nigerians, but they will come as if they are praising us. We know them. So the woman that lost her money, you can see the woman crumbling. I feel sorry for her. But the people that rob that woman are agents, are these thugs from these governors. I am telling you, it's their thugs. You know why they do it? They are looking one way or the other to come against our leader, come against the ESM. We are taking this matter. Okay, these governors in our land, I am telling you now, we have fallen an oath to die. These people bleed, they bleed. It's just, and it's going to trigger one day. I got to feed these people. I am telling you, we will. Let them hear our voice. They think they can bring all the whole Nigerian parasites in our land to be killing our people, adopting our people, and their own children will be living large. It's not going to happen. Instead of Biafra not to come, we will burn down everywhere. These governors, whatever our people, what pains me is the gullible ones are the ones falling for all this bullshit they are doing. They are their agents that robbed that woman just to create one thing or the other.
Yes, I know.
Why would that idiot make that video and say, call him out and I'm the exactly. These are their agents. Mavi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you,
I am calling those who do what? The Bidu beg. Stop your brothers in army, police, navy from coming to Biafra land. The way they are killing you people, Fulani, this is the way they are killing us. Do you not allow your brothers to come in the name of Nigerians in our land to come and kill us? We are fighting the same cause. This is what I have to let everybody, the whole world know. If you send your brothers in Navy, even Benue people are being killed. I don't see the reason why you will allow your brothers in Navy to come in Biafra land to kill us. We that fighting the same cause, that trying to chase Fulani in our land. It's not going to happen. This is why we are fighting to save ourselves. Master, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442. What my brother just said now is exactly what I said. When I watched that video, I said to myself, what has Nnamdi Kanu got to do with this? Why are you calling IPOB? Because you have sent in as an agent. You publish something, okay. But what do we learn from what you have done? In other words, in our street, we see them in our street, the gunmen will take care of them. We don't want them in our street. You can go to the governor and tell him whatever you want to tell him. Like he can organize you people, but you know something? Tell them very, very soon, all of them will run for their lives. I'm assuring you that there is no doubt about it. We have our ESN to give us what we want, and we're going to stay with it. And there is nothing anybody can do to stop us. All right, right now, let's see. I have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Let me take this one. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yes,
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, this is Mazira for Dodle Indicom. I came from Olo province, Biafra land, but I live and serve in the region of Biafra. Here in Russia as the national coordinator. Biafrans and lovers of freedom greeting from Moscow, Russia Federation capital. It's a privilege always to have access to this media platform because since after the war, since after the genocidal war started by British and Nigeria Fulani joint wing terrorist governments against indigenous people of Biafra. Since the end of that genocidal war, nothing have ever united Biafrans together except this our media platform, our radio platform set up by our great leader, our savior, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. the man that made it happen, the man that speak when everywhere everybody is licking the shoe of Fulani and shoes of British. The man that stood alone when every everybody is against him, he stood firm until now. Everybody everywhere now, everybody is seeing now, talking what he has been saying, and also speaking in the language that he also taught everybody that Nigeria is a zoo, Nigeria is a cemetery, where a country, a land that eats its inhabitants. So, Mazi, I thank you so much for the great work you're doing for the people of Biafra, and also all the people that are working assiduously for this to make sure that we regain our lost country, our stolen country. So, and I pray that Elohim will bless all of us and give us more grace to continue, especially our defense force that we have now, that is ESN, our security outfit, that we come and regard them and protect them.
See.
And also the unknown gunmen, any place they are, we don't know who they are, we don't know where they are, but even in the spirit or physical, any place they are, we pray that Elohim will bless them and guide them and secure them from the eye of the wicked one until they achieve the aim by which to come and bring them. Amaz, if you can permit me, I want to make a little announcement, if you can permit me.
Go ahead, sir.
We lost one of our veterans in Uguta. This man was among one of the people that survived during the genocidal war. His last rank in army was a colonel. That means he is our hero, because all the Biafrans, the people that fought for us, both living and dead, they are heroes and they be immortalized. So this our great father. He left us just last week. His name is Olisa. His name is Mr. Olisa. He was a colonel in the Nigerian army before he left, and he is from Uguta. And his son was one of our former zonal coordinator here in Moscow before he later left. So, but this our dad. It is really his heart desire that when after his death that he will be buried with a Biafra honor. And I also want to announce that by the grace of Chukwuka Abama, I will be, if I be permitted, I would like our other hosts of our radios or the other moderators in our media platform can be able to publicize his burial, because I believe that even our leader Martin Kanu, he also made it to know that all the people that fought in Biafra war, all of them are heroes, and we must honor them and they'll be immortalized.
Thank you.
So we pray that may Elohim grant his gentle soul eternal rest in his bosom. Also, before I drop, I want to also greet all our members that came to our last meeting that happened on Sunday. All the people that live here in Moscow that came. I pray that Elohim will bless all of you. I thank God for the response of our people and the way they responded, especially since the launch of ESN. Many people are turning up. So and I pray that other people that are still living here in Moscow or any part of Russia to join the chariot, because very soon there will be no way. Very soon the door will close, and if anybody that delay, you will be knocking, but the door will not be open. You will not open. So, Mazi, thank you for having me, and I pray that Chukwuka will continue to bless you and also increasing your wisdom as you continue serving our motherland. I'm signing off from here, Moscow, Russia Federation.
Thank you very much. All right. Now, may the soul of our brother rest in peace. All right, this is Radio Biafra, 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442 +1 929-406-9953. Please call us. The line is still open for you to make your calls. This is Radio Biafra USA 2.
Yo, this is is a song written from me to you, all you Biafra soldiers out there on the roads. One for all for one. I'm the Kano IPOB match on. We spread coming back home. I want people with love. We are Biafrans. Let's shine bright as polish in the land like the trees of Lebanon. You're planted in the house of God. It's not formidable. They can hack us, but remain unstoppable. They can break us, any mafia pride, significant. You go kick up your mind, so strong. We never stop the fight for freedom rights. Every tribe and tongue, United Nations, what we ever for the world to see us. We unite to fight for freedom, right as goes on, people. Let us fight for one time. We put the partners, the bond and brush and grab. Nigerian done for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafra. With no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes up for payback, and we can forget all you done to us.
Just want to chip in a little while. There's one of our brothers I just called, I think from London. His name is Ugochukwu. What he just said, actually said, is perfectly the fact. I told it earlier before. You know, these people are masters in propaganda, lies, and deceit. The less you look, the more you see. They are well structured and organized on all this stuff you see they are doing. That very lady that you see that lost their money, this thing is arranged. It's unorganized. They organize it. Just as he said, this in order just to tag IPOB, our leader Nanikala and ESM, but they are just looking for every venue and opportunity. In order to tag us, just to hang a dog and give him a bad name, just for the world to see one thing or the other, to tarnish our image. That is the only thing these evil people are looking for. Look at the other, okay. Look at the other people, the patrol, they showcase and calling ESM members they arrested. Whereas all these things is arranged just in order to save their face, to let the world praise them, to see, okay, finally you people have arrested ESM. All these things is lie, and it's there to deceive the gullible. You see, I see people jumping up and down, even in YouTube. They arrested the 16 IPO member, ESM, capture gun, bomb, all this kind of stuff. These people are masters in propaganda and lies. It's not today. We know them. That is the only job. This is the only thing they know how to do best. You see, to fight, no, they don't have liver, they don't. But you see, propaganda, lies, deceit, buying media so all over the world, and this is what they know how to do best. I'm telling you the fact. And time has come. See all these senators, governors. Now I'm telling you the gospel truth. The time has come. Always get delete in there. Send them in recycle bin. This is too much now. What are we waiting for? I will have to do this thing once and for all. These people, they bleed now. They bleed. It's too much for them. I don't know why they think they hang their life. Because I watch upon that, a chance he contact you just a flavor other contact, because these are their stooges in our land. I could see taking care of these people once and for all. Thank you so much. God bless you and bless my leader.
God bless you too. All right, this is Radio Biafra.
This is my quote, and I repeat.
All right, that wasn't something I just I don't know how it came on. I didn't want to add that. All right, like my brother, what you just said is very correct. I said it before. It's a propaganda. But the truth is that they've been trying all this propaganda in the past. It never worked, and it's not going to work this time. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you very much, my architect. May the blessings of the Almighty rest upon you. This is the first time I am talking to you one-on-one on this radio. My name is Rabbi Iyke. You might be hearing about me. I'm calling from Enugu State.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, people, for the good work you people have been doing. I appreciate Elohim for the successful Passover and the feast, the unleavened bread that we are passing through, observing this time around to do the needful, so that Elohim will do what he knows how to do best by taking us into the promised land of Biafra. Biafra is our target. It's our life. It's our blood. And there is nothing anybody, human being can do about it. Thank God, Mazi Nandekala, our leader, trust in Elohim, is moving with Elohim. Mazi, let me make a report. The information reaching to us by this time, we know Facebook has been so hot since yesterday about the arrival of some intelligence from Britain. They are holding meeting in Abuja for Woodford, Nigeria. Very, very unfortunate and regrettable that yet our Igbo politicians value their position more than lives of the citizenry. They are inviting do you know that the information reaches to us that the OB of Onitsha, what is that his name? What he called himself? Parading himself as OB of Onitsha.
He calls himself
Achebe came to Enugu yesterday. They had meeting with the woman governor of Enugu State. For what? All in the name of how to plan. They are planning to stop us from where we are going. These people are so ignorant. People that don't know God. See, if you don't have a God, if you lost a God, I always preach it. I always tell, that's where my problem with the people that called me of the gospel. Thank God I am one. I noticed what is about to happen on time. I heard the voice of the truth, Nandekalo, and I withdraw from Pentecostal, from Khan, or all that, and join the truth. Thank God I am here for this struggle. They don't read the Bible. The Northerners are politicking for what? For their religion. Every Northern politician are there for their religion. They are securing their religion. The reason why they are fighting for all this is their religion. But our own political men, they come to church all to pay their tithe and listen. They don't fight with their God. They don't speak with their God. That's the problem we're having. So, Mazi, very unfortunate. They had a meeting in Enugu on how they will fight and stop our able ESM members. That is all this. They are rattling around, deceiving and fooling and wasting up their time. They will be of nature. Visited Enugu yesterday. They had a meeting, and one of the outcome of the meeting is that the woman governor of Enugu State have implemented a law banning keke riders automatically without notice. That no keke should apply within Enugu premises from hence is 9 p.m. so that the roads will be free for this gender width, because we also had an information that some staff personnel with heavy machineries are somewhere already in Enugu waiting to start work so that they can have the free access to be visiting home to home, house to house, to be every night to be arresting people. 9 keke in Enugu from since yesterday. And the people are reacting. People have been calling radios lamenting. Why is this in their problem? The common work that a common Igbo man who has graduated from university that has no job to lay hand upon is keke and transportation. Let me tell these people, even if they bring trailer for transportation, criminality will not stop. In as much as there is insecurity, the police and armies that fail to do what they need to do, they fail to checkmate the real criminals other than escorting money 100 naira from our people, intimidating us. They have failed. This is the information we are getting, and we say we'll bring it up here. Mazi,
very good.
Please.
Very well. Oh boy, why did the line cut off? Go ahead. Are you still there? Oh boy, I don't know why this line just got interrupted by somebody trying to call in. When people are talking, I keep saying it, don't call me when they are on air because you interrupt the phone that the person is talking. This man is giving out very good information and somebody just, boom, went throw him off. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. They can ban all the kickers that they want. They can do whatever they want to do. That's their own way, but our way is that with Biafra is our thing. I think I finally run into the clip I was looking for. Somebody sent it to me. Maybe that's. Let me see if this is exactly what I wanted to do. But all right, but before then, let me take this one because it's a special announcement that's coming in. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Make it brief, please.
Yes, Mazi, good morning. My name is Mazi Maiman Ugo Onyejaka. I am the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States, and I reside here in Washington, D.C. But I'm from Amibo. Amibo is in Olu. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja of Ipob. As I thank you for all you do every day. I thank God Almighty.
This is my quote, and
Mazi, well, I want to tell our people for them to be extremely very courageous. If you check from when we started and check where we are now, you will know that this building, this mighty gigantic building that we are demolishing it and we are removing the block one at a time. Everybody's waking up. The Yorubas are there, because the Ududuwas. Then the middle belt people are working, and then even the Hausas, the Arivas, they are waking up. So our goal should be to focus and be resolute and continue doing what we're doing, because what we are doing is working. Our pace is the best pace. We are going and we are marching on, and everything that we are doing is we are focusing on destruction of Nigeria, and Nigeria is disintegrating. This is the first time that the British people, after that war, the British people, the military have come into Nigeria for intelligence on what to do. And then every other people that is all over the world, they know that Nigeria is gone. Even the CIA, they predicted that Nigeria will disintegrate. But they were so surprised that Nigeria is still functional because of the criminalities. Anyway, the governors and the president and the politicians, how many are there? They are not even up to 1,000. Whose voice do you hear every day? It is their voice, because they have that avenue. They have put the law that all the media in Nigeria will not say anything against them. So that is the tell people what people want to hear. But believe me, they just check the route. We have already cut down the route. The only thing is going to happen is one day you will see that Nigeria collapse. As for the root, we are biting it. We are just the termites that is biting the root, and that is what we are doing in Nigeria now. We are eating Nigeria from within outward. So you can see it is just brutal like a bread, very big bread like that, but you don't know that inside there's nothing in it. So I commend our people. I commend their effort. I commend their, resolute, whatever that they are doing. Let us keep doing what we are doing. Don't even look at all this distraction, because all this distraction is waste of time. All this propaganda that come in the media, everything that they talk about the ESN, let them continue talking. They will tell you one person that said something, but have they told you about the millions of the people that are saying something in favor of the ESN and in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? We are winning, and thank God that all over. Remember when the Yorubas were against us? That is the IPOB. Remember when the middle belt people were against us? When even the Hausas and everybody was against us in that contraction called Nigeria. But now all of them are speaking in one voice, and the youth are arising every day to take their destiny into their hand. So I am, now calling our people, our ESN. Remember, immediately the ESN come, you see, the narrative just changed. Definitely everybody just talking. Now everybody is so safe. Yes, they will look aware of, telling you, oh, we are fighting against ESN. Oh, we are going to, root them out from the forest. Oh, that is propaganda. That is nothing but nonsense. These people don't even have the manpower. They don't have the police. They don't have the military. So that is talk. Don't even listen to them. If you listen to them, then you'll be worried. Yeah. But definitely we are focusing our eye just like a tiger that have seen a prey. The way the tiger focus, that is what we are doing, and our goal is to disintegrate Nigeria. So please, I want us to support the ESN, the Eastern Security Network. It is the ESN that have emboldened us. It is the ESN that have made everybody to believe in us. It is our media that is bringing all those things. They are bringing the preaching to us, preaching all the media is giving us, letting everybody know everything that we are doing. So we want to support this media. And then for the unknown gunmen, let them continue doing what they are doing. So if you want to donate to the ESN, please, I will urge you to go to our website, www.esn.org. www.ipobinUSA.org. www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to make donation to ESN, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to say thank you to Nnamdi Kanu, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to make donation to Biafra, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. Mazi, thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too. All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. But like I said before, our ESN is there to the propaganda they are carrying does not turn us off or turn us on. We are here to actualize our country, and that's what we are doing. I have a call. Let me take this one. Call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazda Peter. Can you hear me, sir?
Welcome to the program.
Okay, sir. Mazda Peter, you don't go to Kadiama. Biafra all over the world. You don't go to Kadiama. China, Haya. What the guy why you to go to Kadiama? Don't change. That's the line on the lower. Then Nnamdi Kanu the Iyke. Ogugala go what them bahaga na ya ala anyi. Ayo je penelu mba. Biafra all over the world, only one command. That command comes from there. Obodo onye ozo. Ogugala yo mu nu ga mere to ka Biafra. Account of Tagelai. Mazi Rabbi Tat was targeted the highest truth of life, and they cut him off. Madam, but choose another than them more. Double and get there. The resolution. And I'm happy for a lie. I get where I am. Your friend, take a big and Jordan this message. 2 Samuel from chapter 17 to chapter 21. Every verse very, very important. But you see chapter 20 from verse 14 to verse 26. Very, very important. Do you see chapter 21, verse 4, verse 5, verse 6, and verse 22? Very, very important. In the governor, I have that the girl the public to see her. I come with Canon of the Canada to Manaka, and the people know Amama, that will not take those put on the Pola. Only to tell you what I said, I know to for a liar. The heck I don't know. Oh, this just here. And last week, in America, but I got things I get there. Who say, yeah, that's not pretend. Yeah, but I want to let you. Now, let me have Papa. Never blue to try and let them more. And that's what I see there. All right, Biafra.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to the program any other time. All right, I have something somebody just sent to me. I think it has to do like I wanted to aid before, but let me go to it and aid briefly before we continue. Listen to this. It's Obilo's program that I wanted.
The militants are in bushes parading serious firepower that only the military can deal with. He says as governor, he acted to save lives, prevent damage of properties, and halt kidnapping and the killing of soldiers. Remember this. The military had on Thursday, 18th February 2021, launched land and air operations against the operatives of Eastern Security Network in the forest, destroying their bases. Ipob condemns the attack, arguing there is no justification for such
to democratic government, which was truncated by another round of military rule. For a cumulative 29 of our 60 years existence as a nation, we have been under military rule. My summary of our journey so far as a nation is necessary to appropriately chart where we need to go and how.
We talk about the continuity of the colonial practices into the post-colonial practices. You are talking about the continuation of elite behavior, the inheritance of the British, core British values of imperial rule, divide and rule, even by the successor local elite. So we've had a continuity in the kind.
All right, let me not go into that because, like I said, somebody just sent it in, and I think I need to listen to it to analyze it because I'm not sure I can follow the conversation. However, this is Radio Biafra. This wasn't exactly what I was looking for, so the person thought that was what I was looking for, and they sent it in to me, a listener out there. All right, it's the same guy, the same person, Edmondo Bilo. That's his program that I was looking for, but this is not the particular one that I wanted. This is it's just airing his opinion, his personal opinion on the issue. But what I wanted was something that they were having conversation with. A professor was there, 2 other people, a political scientist was there, and they were talking, and I listened to it fervently, and I said, yeah, this is good for my program because they were making quite a lot of sense. Opinion of the journalist who runs a radio station, for me, is not very important for what I'm doing because, you know what? It's going to be not, I wouldn't say he's part of the problem. I'm only saying that he will not.
We can have a common ground. I agree with him that
he will not be able to, be very, very analytical. It's not going to be. He's going to be very careful what he says so he doesn't get in trouble. That's the bottom line of what I'm trying to say. You see, when they are there in the studio, they can make sure that they do not really go into details or say exactly what they want to say, because tomorrow somebody's going to go out there and start searching to know if he's going to kill him or not. That's the point. I have a call on Signal. Let me take this one. Caller on Signal. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I agree with you.
Please turn down the radio. I don't want the background music. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Mazai Peter, good afternoon from here. And good afternoon, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. My name is Pastor Jack. I'm calling from Lagos. Okay, I just want to add my voice to the discourse this morning. First of all, it doesn't matter what propaganda people want to carry, more especially the young guy or the guys that made that video about money was stolen from. Are you making video talking to IPOB or our leader? Right from the onset, your people have been killed, people raped. The Janjaweed and bandits killed people, slaughter them. What have you been able to say all this while? That is why those of you working because of peanuts, you will surely pay with your blood. And again, our people should understand one thing. I don't think that in this dispensation now people carry money anyhow. I wonder why you will just go to bank to carry money. I don't know what you want to transact in this contraction that you'll not be able to. Everything, whether you're paying workers, you can pay them through, but you can do anything. You don't need to carry cash. What are you doing with cash? You want to purchase goods, you purchase via your app or whatsoever. Why are you carrying cash? Is there anything you want to do with cash that you need to carry? Must you carry cash? I wonder, even though you must have to carry cash, or you just go to the bank, and there is no way people will not know that you are going to bank before they will trace you in the first place. You must have paid one thing somewhere or somehow. Somebody that knows you are going to bank have to take the information out. So you must have to be careful. And that for the fact that ESN gave their life to protect you, do not mean you should go there and misbehave and say ESN is there. We are paying with our life and our blood. So you must have to help the ESN in order to help you as well. Now having said that, coming to the side of all these politicians, more especially in Biafra land, they are the major problems we have, and everybody have come to acknowledge that fact. Yesterday in Enugu, Adazi and Iyke, the Janjaweed again killed our people and prevented sympathizers from taking this person to hospital, and he died. Now these people have also, the former police chief has also come up to tell us that we have 330 something settlements with the Fulani bandits in our land in the east alone. These politicians have not been able to do anything. Yesterday our people were protesting in Enugu, but you see, these politicians have sold their soul and they have signed that at all costs they must give our land to the enemy. And that is the reason why everybody, ESN shall come, or IPOB in the other word. I remember in those, you don't come to my community to make arrest. They don't know you well. The youth will arrange. If you don't give a concurrent, you don't enter that community. If not, but the police, so the army, or they are gone, they will lose. You don't dare it. We must have agreement, and we will discuss ourselves. and first of all come to the police to settle it. When it comes to the point that we need to send that person to the police station, we now have to with the representative. It don't enter our community to make arrest because we own the community. We know what we'll do. If you try to enter the community, you will lose your arm. You will lose yourself. That is the truth. It doesn't matter how you mobilize. It is our land. We know the terrain. We are training that terrain. It's not a joke. Ask people who come to Haji to make arrests. They will tell you. They will just say that those stubborn people, you don't enter there, you will die if you don't have agreement. So we should be able to mobilize a force when these people are coming to abduct our people in the midnight. Their vehicle should be set ablaze. When 1 or 2 or 3 died and the vehicle got burnt, next time they will strategize before they want to come. And for these governors, I have said this time without number. I think we need to have this association of Biafra scientists. We need to think hard on what to do to these people, because we have gone to the point where we need to introduce the methodology of Jerry Lawrence in Ghana, because the enemy on the inside are helping the enemy from the outside, and they are penetrating our land, and we are looking at them, watching them destroying, and we're keeping quiet. So IPOB must not only come, but individuals, we can do something, and we bomb these people, hit them hard. When we orchestrate a situation that is untold in the land, while they are contending with what is happening, they cannot contend with that, and at the same time that of IPOB, they will have multiple problems. Now they are sending the security army chief to Nigeria to come and detect or to come and fashion how they will fight us in the bush. So while they are working on their own, it is also equally a high time that will begin to hack into their information, their database, what they are doing, what they are planning, so that we can move ahead of them. It's very, very important. We need to hack into their information, into their database, to know what they are planning. And with those information they have, we can deal them a very big blow. It's very, very important, because we can no longer be sitting and watching these people betraying our people. Our people are dying every day, and all their interest is only to liaise with the enemy to kill us. The other day, yesterday, our Sibajo said, if they divide Nigeria, you need to use visa to go Kanu. Is it your visa? How is it your headache? Are we complaining? We need the visa to go there. We need, in fact, I love what the pastor from Yoruba said. You need to go for a referendum. They cannot force people to be together. And for your information, if Britain, if they like, they can call many allies, as they always call. As long as we are united, they can among us. We will fight these people in any way. Many decades ago, we will do more better now. And I think we have to remain strong and continue to support ESN and the entire IPOB. This is the only people fighting for your true freedom. Any other person telling you he's fighting for freedom is a criminal. That is just my little contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Pastor. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, +1 929-406-9953. I have a call on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, Mazi Apitas. May Elohim bless you, Chuku Okike Abiyama, who live in heaven and control the affairs of humanity on earth. My name is Mazi Chinemem Obiuku. Biafra is here. May Elohim bless our leader, Mazi Namdekalo. I am from Abaje in Wangle, local government, on low progress Biafra land. Mazi, you know, these people, they are strategizing, talking of all kinds of rubbish. But I want to urge Nigeria, those youth in the Biafra land, it's time. The chief defense of Nigeria have told you, defend yourself. Don't allow these people to adopt you. The youth, if you are playing Bet Niger, if you are playing Man U, Chelsea, they will adopt you people. Equip yourself, all the youth in Biafra land. Get raw acid in Arusi can, in Coca-Cola can. Get raw acid. If you don't have money to buy gun, if you don't have money any money to buy AK-47, get raw acid on Arusi can or Coca-Cola can. Any event to adopt, youth, spread that raw acid on police or army. We are going to burn this. You see this people. We are going to make it. We are going to burn it for them. Don't allow you to use. Don't allow these people to adopt you. They are killing you. You are playing Bet Niger. You are playing Chelsea. On you, Arsenal, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Paka. While they are adopting you, stopping you. You will go to police will say, stop there. What do you drop on the ground? He will arrest you. All the youth is there. Everybody is scared. It's unfair. It's unfair. What kind of boys we have here? What kind of youth we have here? What kind of illiteracy and idiot youth we have here? Only 4 policemen, only 5 policemen will come arrest almost 16 boys. Everybody's looking at them. Go and get raw acid. Go out. Times ago, we are going to review more things, dangerous things in our land here. We are going to use and bombard these people. And I don't understand the kind of hopeless and idiotic youth we have on ground here. Talking rubbish. I will make money. You will just. Your father was going to put for that. Your father was going to put in a booty. You are a hopeless human being, or you're that losses. You're a hopeless idiot, or that's your infinite. You are a useless idiot in that end of discussion you are driving. You are a fool. Your generation is a fool. Your children is a fool. You can't save your people. You are driving car. You are building for the king. You are building house in hotel. Punish you people. Mazi, Biafra is here. Is he here? Very soon, the 14 days automatic is already on the doorstep. They are going to see the radical address in us. God bless you. No matter what the British or rubbish system, they are saying Buhari is going to check up in London. While they are giving people vaccine in Nigeria, but your so-called your president are going outside for people that call themselves intellectual, blowing big grammar without common sense. They are for them not to attack me, for them not to pamper my political ambition. You support evil. Thunder punish you and generation. Yeah. See that pretend. See, pretend is evil. Pretend is devil in this world. Pretend is causing catastrophe in this world. Pretend is evil. It's still British.
Thank you.
It's still British. America, pretend you are supporting is evil. Russia, Britain is evil. Germany, Britain is evil. You see this Britain. If I'm infected there, I will bomb Britain. You see that guy is coming there saying you coming to a medical checkup. I will be one of who cause earthquake in Britain. Then let them took me to their court. May God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. I'll take a very short break and I'll be back with you. Stay tuned. Don't go away.
Soldiers, where you are now, you'll be much on. We spread coming back home. I want people with love. We are Biafrans. Let's shine bright and polish in the land like the trees of Lebanon. We are planted in the house of God. We stop unbeatable. They can't hack us, but remain unstoppable. They can't break us. Animals we proud, significant. You go kick up your minds, our strength. We never stop the fight for freedom rights. Every tribe until United Nations. What we have for the world to see us. We unite to fight for freedom right and goes on. People, let us fight for one time. We put the honest, the born and brushing crap. That is the good Nigerian down for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafra. With no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes up for payback, and we can forget all you done to us. Come on. Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are now? They can have us. Where you are now? Where you are now? Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are now? They can have us. Yo, who's straight head back home? As one people, one love. We are Biafrans. Because in 1914, Nigeria was created for the interest of the British government by the head of Federal. Hiding Biafras in Nigeria, for stealing our resources. That was wrong. British government, that was wrong and evil. Only God can create a nation. That's why we've come to be a nation as we're supposed to be. We are gathering our troops from across the world to unite our nations. Biafra, coming like a visible for what to see. As we unite to fight for freedom, right across on people. Let us fight for one time with truth and honest. The one and brushing crack, then the British do the code Nigeria. That for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafras with no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes up for payback and we can forget all you've done to us. Come on. Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are now? They can have us. Where you are now? Where you else where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can have us. This is one love for my people in Israel, Sobo Igbo, Ibanke, Efik, Ijo, Igala. We are one people. Nnamdi Kanu, unite us together. Through IPOB, he has united us together. Let us pray to God, because he's our God. All you Biafran soldiers out there around the world, keep on pushing on, keep on marching on, for the restoration of Biafra is at hand. Nnamdi Kanu, God bless you. So, all the coordinators all over the whole world, God bless you. We are one people. We are not Nigeria. Nigeria is a hell on earth. Oh, the greatest mistake the British government has ever made.
Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah. This is Ben Okafor. I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
Welcome to the program.
Yes. Good morning, Dr. I. Peters. You see, Dr. Jack talked on an issue I wanted to comment on, which is the recently retired DIG, Deputy Inspector General of Police.
Yes.
From Oka has said that we have 323 Fulani harassment settlements carrying AK-47 in our land. And the governors are there deceiving people about the safety when they are doing nothing. It was according to the write-up, they called it a bombshell. He dropped a bombshell.
Yes.
And if a Deputy Inspector General of Police can tell you the number of settlements we have in Igbo land, and these governors are doing nothing to protect the people, I wonder why anybody will look at ESN and say they're doing something wrong. My brother, let me talk on another issue that was raised here. You see, the issue of this idea of military coming at night, or police, or whoever, to come and in the middle of the night to come and abduct people, because it's an abduction, it's not arrest. People should know their rights. If any authority wants to arrest somebody whom they feel that he committed an offense or is a criminal, they should go to the court and obtain a warrant for that person's arrest. Without which, it's an abduction. And people should learn how to fight for their own rights. If anybody comes to your house at night, do whatever you can to stop them. Even kill them, because they are criminals. They are not different from somebody who's coming to invade you and kill you or rob you. It's your right. It is your right. They know where you live. They know where you live. They should go and get a warrant and come and arrest that person so that the arrest will be official and it will be on record. So anybody coming to your house at night, consider him a criminal. Do whatever you have to do to dislodge them.
Yes. Even
kill them. It is your right. There is nowhere in the world this nonsense is happening. The so-called British people and the whatever general or whatever he is that came to Nigeria, I hope he's addressing that issue. Because nobody has a right to come to somebody's house at night and abduct them without any record. And then the next thing is that you take him all the way to the north without any official record of the arrest. It is a criminal offense. Fight for your right. Fight for your right, and don't be there sitting down. At night, sleep with one eye open and have something as a weapon to deter a criminal that is coming to your house. It's as simple as ABC. You don't need anybody to tell you that. After you dislodge them, then they can now officially take you to court to tell you why you killed military personnel that invaded your house. Then you ask them, they invaded my house. Where is their warrant? Who sent them? It's a criminal offense. The police should have a warrant before you go to anybody and knock or even come to his house in the middle of the night, climbing through fence because nobody opened door for you. You see him on that fence, you shoot him. Shoot him dead. Once you shoot him dead in the middle of the night, turn off the whole light there and let's see who will approach you again. It's as simple as that. This nonsense will come to an end. You don't dare come to the United States and come to my house without any of and bust through my door. I will shoot you. It's as simple as that. And they don't have to do that. Okay? If you do it, you are taking a risk. If you are killed, you have no claim whatsoever. As long as you don't have a warrant of arrest, and even if you have a warrant of arrest, you don't come busting or climbing walls. You knock, and ask the person, introduce yourself. This is a cop, or we are cops. Your house is surrounded. You're under arrest. You have warrant for your arrest. That's how you proceed. You don't just come busting or climbing door with no warning, no nothing, without warrant. Anybody who allows that to happen to him, you have yourself to blame. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Well, thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls, and we're having a conversation here, and we're talking about issues that concerns us and how we can actualize our freedom. We are enslaved people in the zoo called Nigeria, and we are trying to break away and become free. And honestly, we are almost 80%. Freedom is staring us on the face. The enemy is panicking. They don't know what to do. They're making laws here and there. They're bringing the British authority to come and tell them how to run, to uphold the nonsense that they created. Is it not time they give up and know that the game is over? You cannot do anything about it. It has overlived its time. We can't force us to be together. No. Nobody ever does that. You can try, like you've been trying all the years, fooling around, but this is the time. God has given us a Messiah, somebody who's out there to help us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is his name. He's coming on air today to broadcast to the world. The time is 7 p.m. Biafra land time, which is the normal time that he comes on air, on Radio Biafra. Get your pen, get your paper, get ready, come in and listen to this man talk to us and tell us what freedom is all about. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Peters, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Shiok. I'm calling from Maryland. The Biafra all over the world, I'm greeting you all. I wish there is a way, in fact, what my brothers have just spoken were all correct. Mainly the person that said something about these guys being used. You see, there's something about this type of war. Britain is going to advise them because there are some weak points we have in Biafra land, and these are the things our brothers are saying. You don't just leave these criminals to come and abduct you for you to make a statement. Avoiding them and stopping them means that you're saving your life and you're saving lives. You see, there are people who are still, I don't know if they are gullible or ignorant or whatever. You see, believing in all these politicians and all the lies they are telling you means that you want to die earlier. Because they are very selfish. They are jittering now. Why fear is everywhere in Nigeria? Because they know that anything that, is a war, avoid war, because they are afraid. Anything that happens in that country now means that all they have labored for will just go down, bam. Only SARS protests they did few weeks. You see, all of them peace in their body. In fact, they were almost dying. What I'm saying is, we have something that attracts our enemies in our land. And only that way, if we take care of those people, if there is a way we'll take care of those people, is either we'll drive them away from that land, or we make them know that they are not. That is, in fact, Fulani you see today that, bandits you see today, anyway, they are Fulanis that are killing everybody. Why they are succeeding is because they have succeeded in driving away all those their politicians, people that will tell them, man, it's okay, don't do it this way. No, if you dare it, they will visit in the night. If you try it, once they hear that you made something contrary to what, because all of them agreed on this thing together years back. Once they hear that you are working with, you are having a soft mind on all this, they don't even care. They will come to your house before your family and butcher you. You see, why I'm praying there, I wish these unknown gunmen are human beings. These angels, please, you should answer our prayers. These guys, they need to live in Biafra. They need to run. They need to be taken out. Once you do that, Britain coming with their intelligence, who are they going to interact with? They are only going to use those stooges to make sure that they capture our intelligence. If they don't have any person within us, among us, that will sell us out, frankly speaking, nothing will. You see, we are human beings, yes, it's not our part, but if we want to succeed, let us behave like all these barbarians. That's why they're afraid of them. When you behave like barbarians, in fact, when they see where human being is being eaten life fresh, like the person is crying and people are eating their flesh, nobody will tell them, man, this don't pass career. That's what I want to say. We should all be watchful. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. I have a call, another one. I'm going to take this one on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Please turn down your radio. Go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, Peters. Good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
This is Engineer Made calling you from Germany. Hi, Peters. Please, it's like I had our brother woke up from Massachusetts, eh?
Yes.
Am I right? It's
Yes.
Ben Okapo.
Yes.
Please, if you can send this my number to him. You know, last time I spoke to you that I want to have contact with him. Please, that is why I called you now. Because I'm just coming back now and I put on the radar that I heard his voice. I said, this is him. Okay?
All right, I'll give him your number. I'll send your number to him. Thank you, sir. All right, this is Radio Biafra. I have a call coming in. Let me take this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, Peter. Good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. My name is Manab Shedrak, and I'm you from Ipob this afternoon. Mazi, thank you very much. Mazi, I want to say a very big thanks to you and our leader, Mazi Namdekam. Actually, I just want to say just few things, though I've said this thing today in one of the radio stations here in Biafra land regarding the people that was killed in Enugu State. We have to, our people must rise up now and know that they have to hold all these politicians accountable. These are the people that are sponsoring this killing. We cannot continue, complaining without doing anything. We must hold these people responsible for the killings of our people.
Hello? Are you there? All right, looks like your line cut off. Let me take another one on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Private line?
Yes, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today, sir?
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you for picking my call. Mazi, I want to start saying this. We have opened the eyes of the Oduduwa people. And then the prof is talking from two sides of his mouth. Igbo is gentle. I don't know from where I saw Igbo gentle when he was insulting the elders, even their king. Igbo is Sunday is gentle when he's busy burning the market and everything. What is different? What he's doing? What our leader is doing? Because we have opened their eyes. He now say they are mobilizing because Fulani are destroying things, so they are also mobilizing. What are we doing? Are we not mobilizing? You see, because they have not passed through what we passed through to know how difficult it is for us to accept what Fulani is doing in our land. So we just carry them. He come and talk about, no, it's not like Nnamdi Kanu. He doesn't call his people, go and do this, go and do that. So what is he saying? So he's talking from here and there. So anyway, that is by the way. Mazi, I want to come down a little bit by some of our people that are calling on the line. It is how it is in our hearts that makes us to talk the way we are talking about how to defend our people that are being arrested. I think for me, it is good to say all these things, but sometimes if you are in the environment of Nigeria, you find out how difficult it is. These people, you're asking them for court, the warrant, and every other thing. That land doesn't work for them. You're asking them, no, you don't support to arrest this person, they will kill more people. And when you kill 1 or 2 or 4 or 3 of them, burn their property, they will come back and then they will kill so many people in the same area. So that is how they operate. But I think the reason why our leaders have carried this wide and we are going through this is because once the flag is raising, once our leader give that final order, you see all these hooligans will go after all of them and do the needful. It is okay for our people to defend themselves, but I'm asking everyone to be very, very, very careful with what we do. We don't want to lose more people from what we have lost already. We can stop them. If you stop them, you run out of the community. If you can kill them, do that. Then get out of the community. Because the army have no reason to go into villages and start killing people or adopting people in the name of Nigeria. Navy has no right to do that. It's only because of that name, Nigeria. And that's why they're doing all these things. And I'm not even worried about the Britain that have brought their people to come and talk about how to continue holding. I don't even know what they are talking about until I hear from my leader this afternoon. Mazi, I agree with you. There was.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you so much. Our leader comes in today, 7 p.m. Biafra land time. He's going to talk to us. We are all growing up to go and listen to him with our pen and our paper, our book, take notes. They can see whatever is it. Professor Akintoye is an elderly spokesman for the Yoruba people. He wasn't speaking for us. I wish we had somebody like him among our so-called elders that can come in and say exactly what he has said. The journalist pulled his leg by saying, comparing. The man himself, if you listen to him very closely, he did not address that issue. He just went away from it. It's not the same thing. What Nnamdi Kanu is looking for, that is his way of getting what he wants. None of them is right and none of them is wrong. You can come in and use your own way. If your way works for you, fine. What you're looking for is freedom. After all, people, when they travel, let's say we're going to Onitsha together from a source. Some people will go by road, some people will go by train, some will walk, some will jump, some will disappear and appear in the other place. The important thing is your destination is what matters. You're seeking independence, you're seeking freedom. It doesn't matter how you do it. Do it the way you want to do it. The important thing is get the freedom, that's all. Our caller on WhatsApp. Call on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
I greet you. Good afternoon to you, Mazi. Peter. Good afternoon to you, Mazi.
There we go.
Greetings to you, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, that lives in the highest heaven, will continue to be with us. My name is Ugo, and I'm calling from Enugu province. Mazi, see, I want to say this for every one of you, Igbo man, Biafra man. You don't want Biafra to be.
All of these.
You are a senator. You are a governor. You are betraying what we are doing by bringing the evil ones who want to take away our land. And you are giving them ammunition to kill your people. Mazi, in Enugu province, as I'm talking to you now, families are crying. At those one once more. Ishuzo. Nsuka, the same Nsuka, where Madam Ifan Yugwanye come from. But this man is seriously working against the restoration of the Almighty God in our planet Earth. He's seriously working against the restoration of Biafra. Making sure that we will not be free. Why his people are being killed in daily basis. Yesterday, Fulani people came out from bush. Sporadically, they started shooting innocent people. Then I commend the youth over there. Yes, I commend the youth. But you as a soldier or a police that is going to protect Fulani, God will punish you if you are a Yoruba man or Fulani man. Then you don't need to as long as you on Allah, you are putting your hands in the trigger. Your generation will be destroyed. They killed 27 people yesterday, Fulani people. This man called Ifan is in Enugu State, and this thing is happening. You know, I'm meeting with Obi of Onitsha. And what is the essence of their meeting? Can we commend the arrest? Can we get the ESN? Tababu, unu chikwe o mekuna ala agụ ọkwala agụ ọsala agụ mind echirile now ma amadi ọhanụ n'ala Igbo egbu ha gị anyị ewere iwe gbuo gị atụla why eji gbuo. The reason why I'm saying this is because I see no benefit, I see no gain for all of you that is ganging up to make sure that the restoration of Biafra is not stand. What did you gain? It's a question to every one of you. What is your gain? What pleasure do you have? What gain do you have when your people are being killed, just as they were killed? These people will come all the way from desert planets, a place where there is no hope, and you are empowering them because you are a slave to them to take away your land. Let me tell all of you, I really want to be honest. Everywhere I get wookie, even will kill that rat. If you don't have children, I get woo, even cockroach in your house, I get weird. Since you have killed so many of us for your information, and I'm telling all of you this, at the end of this, your evil activities, you will regret it. But the white head that is supporting all of you, because I'm with the white evil people that is supporting you. Mazi, I am not happy because if it is not our youth, they will have finished the whole village. But the governor on Enugu, this thing happened the same place. And he cried last time. It has happened again. Who did it? The same Fulani, but they were seriously chasing Eastern Security Network inside the bush. This truth will have known it. Mazi, I want another here. You want to talk to you, please?
Yeah, well, go ahead, sir.
Mazi, shalom.
There, well, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Please, I want to comment on what my brothers just said now, and I am urging my brothers over there in abroad. Biafrans abroad, wake up. We are doing our work here at home. We are already at the battlefield. My name is Udemezu Kechuku, and I'm calling from Enugu province. We are already at the battlefield. Biafrans abroad, wake up. All these politicians, fish out where their children are, begin to deal with them. We are here dealing with them already. We are already at the battlefield. You will not expect us to travel from here to abroad where their children are with you. Do not make friends with them. This is no more time where we will stay by and be watching or we'll be crying. I even think that this, in fact, let there be war because we are already at it. There is no way that we will be saying we want peace, and we'll be dying. It's better the war is being declared and let us face it periodically. This is what I have to say. I want to tell our brothers abroad to stop that they shouldn't expect us to come to abroad because we have no opportunity of being there. Since they are there to represent us, they should represent us by dealing with these evil politicians. Kill them wherever you find them, so that their father will feel pain that our mothers are feeling here in Biafra land. We are feeling pain. We are being inflicted every blessed day, and these people are deriving joy from our parents. I want to tell our brothers there in abroad that they should start doing something from henceforth. We are already in the battlefield. That is my point. Thank you, Mazi. I'm Mechuko Kidadama. Bless you.
There, well, thank you so much. All right, I'm reading something on Facebook here that is very interesting, and I like talks like this. You know, I was a military man. I fought in the army, so I know exactly. He says, Franklin, somebody just popped up and said, the army will soon move against separatist agitators such as Sunday Igboho and Asari Dokubo, Chief of Army Staff. Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru said on Monday. Why is he talking? You're rapid rousing. Come down with it, my friend. Don't keep talking. We are going to. What are you going to? What are you waiting for? Huh? You are the Chief of Army Staff. Come and die like the idiots, like you are. He says, yeah, as long as I am alive, there will be no Oduduwa or Biafra, as Nigeria is one. Chief of Army, he said, over my dead body, as long as I'm alive, you're going to die, because obviously Biafra is going to be here, Oduduwa is going to be here. It doesn't matter what you say. Anyway, when you bought the khaki, when you get into the army, you're ready to die. So we're going to give you what you like. You know, you like to die. That's why you get into this. So dying for you is a gift. We're giving you the gift in advance, because others have said the same thing. Where are they? Just stop fooling yourself. All these generals that never went to war, they never saw anything. They get the general in a classroom. Come out and tell us the curriculum vitae. Tell us where you have been to. Tell us where you have fought the war. What makes you a general? Do you know what it means to be a general? As the likes of Olusegun Obasanjo, even though he killed women and children, at least he went to war. As Benjamin Adekunle, people like that, they went to war. Even if they killed the women and children, like I'm saying, at least they saw the bullets, they saw the ferrets, they saw the bombs fall. But you know something? We are ready for you, my friend. You never seen any war. Forget about talking about war. When you talk about war, it's general. When you are an embarrassment and insult to real generals. The only renowned general that we ever had in that thing called the zoo is Aguirre. It's none else. Anybody knows that. You know what he did with the frontier forces? He got it in the field. He didn't sit down in the office and go to Sandhurst and come back and pass exam and become a general. No, of course not. So come down with it, my friend. Stop trying to embarrass yourself by thinking that you are threatening anybody. War. Talk about war. We're all there. We saw it. We know your might. We know how strong you are. Believe me sincerely. Can imagine us as teenagers, young kids as teenagers, who were doing things that even you cannot do today. And I'm sure that this generation will do more than we did. Because I like their spirit. They are waiting. When our leader says it's time to go, we will go. Stop crying about those you are going to go after because we are coming after them. What are you waiting for? Shameless people. You are all shameless. The army that fights its own people, that kills its own citizens. Which army does that? Which army does that? And you're so proud of saying it. You are not going to attack somebody who's coming from outside to attack you. No, you're talking about going to kill your own citizen within your own country. Because that's a dikenuno. That's what we call you guys. You can go there and slaughter them because they try to be free. Come down with it. Bring all the British intelligence that you have. They will all die in our land. Guaranteed. This is not 1970. Let them come. When the chaos will come in, we are waiting. Don't worry about it. Don't ask me what we are waiting for because you will not know. But when you come to our land, you will die in our land. You will not go. For sure. Because all we are asking for is our freedom. We're not asking for Buckingham Palace. We're not asking to take up North London or East London or whatever you call it. Whatever you call it. We're talking about Biafra land, our own land, our inherited land, the land that God has given us, where we were born, we grew up, and that's the only place we know. We are not going to go away from it. It doesn't matter what you say. Just like I cannot come to Europe and create Newi in Europe and call a place and give it a name. You have absolutely no right to come to our land and tell us how we're going to live our lives. No. Let us live in our life, our land, the way we want to live it. Whatever happens to us is none of your business. Stay in your Buckingham Palace. Look at you people. The world has changed. You refuse to change with the world. That's why you love the Fulanese. Because the Fulanese they are stagnant. You know when you say stagnant, somebody standing in one place, life is moving. For them, their life is just there. They're not trying to do anything to help themselves. They're just parasites. Viruses, that's what they are. They get to your system, they suck you dry. All because they think that the land belongs to them. No, the land doesn't belong to you. I'm not the God that created you and made you wander, get you to wander from place to place. That's your problem. That's your priority. But not coming to our community to think you can intimidate anybody. Look at the army general opening his mouth. He calls himself a general anyway, Ibrahim Tahiru. He said, we are soon going to come over. What are you waiting for, you moron? What are you waiting for? Come down. Come down with it. You're waiting. What are you waiting for? You don't go on. Remember his promise? I was going to run down Biafra in 3 days. Yeah, right. It took him 3 years. 3 years, he wasn't even the one that did the fighting. He did it with the help of the British, the same British that will not leave us alone. The same British that created this problem for us. The same British that is witchcraft. They are everything. The darkness that prevails the world is the British. That's exactly what they are. But you know something? You cannot do anything to us. We are the children of light. And you know, for darkness doesn't exist. It's only the absence of light. When we come in, that light, that darkness will disappear. That darkness. But you know something? That's exactly what you are. Do not think that we're going to sit down here and fold our hands. Don't worry about it. We are seeing the result. Step by step, gradually, we are taking off those those blocks that hold that thing they call Nigeria. That thing you call Nigeria, that is not a country, it's a non-existing entity. It's something that you came from your country to create, to give us, to show us that you have the power to create. You don't. No human being creates a country. It's only God. Country is generic. It's something that we grow up, we see our country. Who created Great Britain? Nobody. Not that nobody. Somebody probably created it, but yes. But that person is not in existence. It's a spirit that you don't know. So same thing with Biafra. We are Biafrans, and that's all we are. Within us, we might have some people who are getting stupid and silly about what we are doing, but that's not going to deter us. A person has a choice. There's something we call referendum. Referendum is whoever wants to stay in Biafra stays in Biafra. Whoever wants to go join Nigeria, you can go there and become a Nigerian. That's your problem. It's none of us. Our own is that we want Biafra, and Biafra is a thing that we get regardless of whatever anybody says. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I'm going to take a very, very short break, and I'll be right back to conclude this program. Stay tuned. Don't go.
Ọ bụ gịnị ka ị na-anụzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ? Ọ bụ gịnị ka ị na-anụzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ? Kedu ife na-eme n'ọlụ ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ? Ọ bụ gịnị ka na-akọzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ? Chubekenemu anje kenezi ohamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ifinebe dologi anya Ifinebe dologi anya Orinalu dologi anya Orinalu dologi anya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Isiekwe n'olomagie Izogi n'azụ Isike n'olomagie Yewe mmeri Isike n'olomagie Ifinebe dị anyị mma Obi agbawala ndị bịara igbusi ụmụnna anyị na ndami bike jene ndami bike jene ndami ejebe egbusizienu ndami ụmụ eje na-atọ onye ụtọ broda mo na-ekwughị egwu melanụ ekwanụ gị nọbelu ntị ọkụkọ ntị ike na n'ife n'itofe aka mbụkwa nwanne unu nwoke Samuel Nwannaga ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma wedikwarụ m.
All right, Samuel Nwannaga, Iyke, thank you very much, my brother. Oh yeah, adịla anyị mma dịkwara gị nwa mma, because this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are still advising that this afternoon or tonight in Biafra land, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is going to be on air. We have to listen to learn, because Radio Biafra is it's our university, it's our church, it's where we worship. You have to listen to understand what's going on. So this evening, Biafra land, our leader, 7 p.m. is the time he's going to broadcast and tell us what's up. Tell us what's up. What's up? Don't forget to please sponsor. Please make your donation, make your contribution, make your adoption. Adopt the Eastern Security Network. They are in here because they want to save us from these hoodlums. For those threatening us that they are coming after us, well, he who sits on the ground fears no fall. We're already in our destination. Nobody's going to drive us out of Biafra. Biafra is our land. So they either kill us there and we'll all die there together with them. But you know something? After all said and done, Biafra will live. Our children are not going to go through this garbage that we saw through, what our fathers saw through, and they pass it on to us. We are grandfathers too, all of us sitting down here. But do you know something? Our destination is in our hands and we're going to take it fully. This morning I spoke about our sisters, our parents, our families that go to the bank. Please try as much as possible to do your transaction through the banks. You don't need to carry too much cash with you. Because there are people in the bank there, all they are in there, they are not coming there to take any money. They are coming there to see who's, not even the people that can come to the bank, even the teller himself, even the cashier that is paying you that money. She has his cell phone on her side. He could alert people. You never know. I'm not accusing anybody, but these things are possible. It happens everywhere. They can give you the money, they pick up the phone and they call their hoodlums and say, listen, this person is coming out, this is the amount of money he has, so you need to. And they go out there, they wale you and they take the money from you. It's been going on and that is what is happening. So this day and age, you don't need to. You need to pay somebody, take the person's information, go to the bank, transfer the money for the person. I wouldn't say use your cell phone because there's no network, but over here at least that's what we do. We transfer it from your cell phone. You can pay whoever you want to pay anywhere in the world within 1 minute. But over there, at least walk into the bank, tell the bank, you know what, I'm sending this money to this XYZ and that's it. You go there, you pick up your goods. You don't have to carry 250,000 because you're going to pay somebody. It's not no use. Anybody whom you can pay 250,000 definitely is going to take that money to the bank. So what's wrong with you doing the transaction for the person? Get in the bank, you don't have to withdraw the money. Tell them, send this money from my account to that account. You just walk up there, you go and pick up your stuff. 250,000 for the hoodlums is a lot of money, but do you know something? By now they are all broke. Those people are all agro-kanakwa now that we are talking about. Because the poor person, when he thinks that money is his problem, doesn't know that his problem is beyond money. Because if you go back now, the same person is preparing his gun to go out again and rob somebody else. And that's how they keep going until somebody and that isiabo will just take off their lives. Then when you ask him, you say, not the first time. It's not the first time, you've done it before. It's just that you have not been caught. So our people should be more careful, very, very careful how they deal with going to the bank to pick up large sums of cash. That's not good for you at this time, this day and age. Cash money is good, but at least a little money that you're going to use in buying stuff here and there. Over here, we don't even the little money, we don't carry it because all you need to do is give them the card. Just go there to the grocery, get what you want, drop in the card. You don't have cash in you. Taxis even take cash, take credit cards too. So it's like there no need holding money in your pocket. So our people should learn to do these things. And this is not a question of telling us, oh, this is technology. So that's no big deal about this. You already have ATM cards. Most of you do. You have these bank cards with you. Move around with it. I know that the police in Nigeria will take you to the bank and take your money. Well, that they are taking a bigger risk than for you to carry cash, because carrying cash for them is easy. They just grab the cash and run. They need to take you with their ATM. I know some of them will want to try their luck by taking you to the ATM to withdraw money. But you know something? They are taking a very, very big risk. They must be very, very desperate to do that. So they rather prefer grabbing you and taking your cash than taking you to the ATM with your ATM card to collect money. So let us learn something about what is going on in the world. This is the only way we can preserve ourselves. We are in a society, in a jungle. Jungle is even a better word because I don't know how to describe that thing called the zoo. Like I told you yesterday, I read something somebody published that the late Buhari is going to London for checkup. and the British intelligence is coming and he is going there. They are planning something that we know will always backfire the way it does. It always does. They will never succeed. He's probably going there to declare he's dead. Osibanjo is probably gearing up to get into the Aso Rock. But whatever happens, Biafra is our thing. The only solution that you guys have, the zoo, you still have a chance. The chance you have is what we call referendum. That's what they call it. Open up referendum. Go out there. Let us decide on what we want to do. If people don't want to be in Biafra, of course, so be it. They will join Nigeria. But if they want to be in Biafra, you have the right to tell them where they're going to be. That is what we are talking about. I know that one pastor have been shouting and shouting. He's been shouting since 2014, thereabout, 2014, 2015 or 16, that you should negotiate. That there will come a time you will want to negotiate, there will be no room. That time has come. And you still have the opportunity to go on for a referendum. You cannot force anybody to be what. Take a horse to the stream. See how you can force it to drink water. He's not going to drink if he doesn't want to drink. That's what we are. We are like the horses. You can drag us to Nigeria. We don't want to be there. We're not going to be there, regardless of what you do. Our aim is Biafra, and Biafra is what we want, and Biafra is what we're going to get. So stay tuned. I'm going off the air this time because Mazi Alozie is coming on. Mazi Alozie, USA 1, is going to be with you another minute. And for those of us who will be able to, please make sure that you stay tuned and listen to our leader today. He's coming in on air. The normal time is 7 p.m. Biafra land time. That's when he's going to be on air. All right. I know that some of you will be wondering why I have not been very much into the national anthem before I start my broadcast. I am looking at national anthem this way. During the war, during the Biafra war, the last war we were in, anytime the national anthem comes in, it stirs something in us. That something is that our general was going to speak to us. And I want to adopt the same thing. Anytime I want to hear the national anthem, I want it to be when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming on the air to say something. So exclusively, I have personally, not that anybody asked me to do that, I have personally decided that I will not start my program with the national anthem. I will leave that exclusively for our leader. So something very important, that anytime you hear it, you know that the lion is going to roar. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. When you hear it, you know that the lion is coming to roar and there is nothing anybody can do. So if you don't hear it when I'm starting or hear it at the end, it doesn't mean that I don't have respect for national anthem. I have too much respect for it. So I don't want it to be too monotonous, coming on air every time to play the national anthem. So with that, I'll say stay tuned, don't go away, because Mazi Alozie is coming in after this. This is Radio Biafra. We're going off the air. USA 2, we're going off the air this time. Stay tuned for Mazi Alozie.
Saudi around the road.
Guys, Africans, for a better change. I sing a song about the Biafra land. The war we are fighting is getting to an end. If we fail our chances, we can't escape our sufferings. IPOB members must fight this war and end. Go and tell all Biafrans in our land. Tell brothers and sisters if they see us or not. If we fail our chances, we can't escape our sufferings. IPOB members must fight this war and end. Go and tell all Biafrans in our land. So we are struggling and fighting for our rights. This time we are moving, we try to run. If we fail our chances, we can't escape our sufferings. IPOB members must fight this war and end. Go and tell all Biafrans in our land. Tell Southeast and South if they see us or not. If we fail our chances, we can't escape our sufferings. IPOB members believers must fight this war and end. Go and tell all Biafrans in our land. We are sure, we are sure, we are sure we win the war. We are sure, we are sure, we are sure we won the battle. We are crusaders, fighters from our Biafra nation. We are happy, we have won. We are crusaders, fighters from our Biafra nation. We are happy, we have won. We are combatant soldiers from our tribe. We are happy, we have won.